has been messed up.
Hey, did you enjoy your
Absolutely.
debate? I didn't get to ask you about that. Did you?
Yeah, I did enjoy it. He won't go away though. I do. I like debating Jason Youngbluth, who I call the pedo cartoonist. I'm not saying not saying he's a pedo. I'm saying his
Yeah.
cartoon is about
Oh my
pedophilia.
God, you know what's really bad is he says that cartoon. There have been therapists that have contacted me, and they've sent their they sent their clientele to me that are getting over sexual abuse. No way in hell, no
Yeah, can
way.
you imagine anyone going to like Jason? People like this. It's like they have degenerate ideas. They're making fun. They're doing basically that comic book is one long shit post. Like it really is. He's being an edge lord. He's being a dick. It's disgusting. It's unsettling. He's doing something just to kind of creep you out. And then they kind of cover it by saying, "Oh yeah, like it's really helped a lot of people who have been going through who went through abuse as a child to cope with it." There's no way anyone should ever go to Jason Youngbluth, who needs any kind of help, any kind of mental help, anything like that. Nobody should ever go to that guy because he's in need. He's not someone who has anything to give. He's someone who's deeply in need. We did a debate. Did I enjoy it? You bet I did. I think it went okay. I'm getting comfortable with my debate skills. That was my second one.
All
Um,
that dude wanted to talk about was
was
Vox.
Vox Day.
Yeah, Bog's
Well,
Day. I'm like,
he wanted to pin me to Vox Day, which is just like, I mean, anybody who watches this channel and anybody who follows Comics Gate at all, like, it's so tiresome. It's like we just got through getting this guy out of here. I like he was planning on trolling me for a long time. Vox Day was planning on playing some real dirty tricks, and I sent my lawyers after him, and he quieted down, and he was just like, we don't really need to be with ComicsGate anyway. That was his like sour grapes thing, and I was like, great, that's perfect. So anybody who follows us knows that that's the case, and for this guy to just endlessly be going on and on about Vox Day, it's like there's no there. I mean, everything about Vox Day, he's like, well, you liked his books about SJWs. Yes, yeah, I did. It's like, everyone, a broken clock is right twice a day. He has the right. We agree about SJWs, me and Box Day. We agree about them. And he has a lot of good advice and strategies on how to deal with them, which would be invaluable to anyone who was being attacked by them. And we agree about that. That's about the only thing we agree on. We disagree about everything else. And SJWs have these weird purity tests where it's like if you fall out of line with someone about one thing, then you must completely push them out to sea. But also, if you agree with somebody on one thing, that must mean that you embrace them entirely. So Jason lost that debate miserably, and he's still not stopped talking about it. He's like, I won by default because the moderator flipped out on me, so I won. You
yeah.
forfeited.
Why did the moderator? Oh, because he kept dropping things that he knew that he would get the video demonetized, or he would try to flag it. That's what they do. They try to flag down videos. I mean, he summons the clap so much over that. He needs to ask me about my VD shirt, because he's always, every time. Yeah.
Yeah, I just, it's like that's not how things work. Like this wasn't a boxing match that was judged on points that it's like that you can't forfeit a debate. Like people watched it and they made up their minds. It's like they either thought you won it or they thought that I won it, or they thought we both lost it. But it's not like, hey, you're disqualified. Get the fuck out. Everyone's nuts.
Well, he needs ComicsGate. The saddest thing is, like, if you go and look at his Twitter, if you look at any social media by him, it's not even tumbleweeds. Nothing passes through. The only engagement he's getting right now is a lot of people are like that. They want to be the anti-ComicsGate voice. He's done a lot trying to do that as well. He's made up fake, we've talked about fake posts before. He made up some Frank Cho fake posts, trying to spread those
really?
around. Yeah, I mean, he has celebrated the Robbie Rodriguez thing. He talked about, he's in the give them, excuse the wording, but give them dick cancer and so on. He's in that category because he thinks everybody deserves that. I mean, these are his quotes, I mean,
Oh, I didn't know that about him.
Oh yeah. I was playing that stuff. For I thought afterwards I was gonna do a quick, hey, this is that guy, since people probably haven't really looked at his edgelord cartoon status. These are the guys saying that, oh, a guy out there a decade ago drew a sketchbook where he was having a bit of fun talking about Space Hitler. That guy over there, that of course means he's some kind of Nazi supporter, which is absurd. But if he wants to reap that whirlwind, then what does that book say about him? Because if we're going to play that game, we can play that game hard, and he's not going to like that game.
By the way, somebody just said they got Cuck Norris, the Canadian woman kicker. They just arrested him, so that's good news.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
People like the debate, though. People like that debate, and they thought it was fun. I had a good time with it. I would definitely do it again. They have some weird ideas. They're like, he said to me in private, he said, I know that you are grooming Renfamous to debate her, and she knows it too. And that's what you're trying to do. You're just trying to debate Renfamous. I don't give a shit. Excuse my language. I mean, Yellow Flash.
I'd like to see that.
These people think like, you think I'm sitting around going, I really got to debate Renfamous. Like, I don't think about these people at all. When I go on Twitter, and if there's an opportunity to dunk on an anti-comic skater, I'll do it. But I don't go on very often. And when I'm not on Twitter, I don't think about these people. But he was just like, it always shocks me. It's like, you think I'm like you. I'm not like you. I have a life. I have a family. I have a job. I'm working on a comic book. It's like, I go out in the yard and play with my kids. I don't think about how I must debate Renfamous for the good of ComicsGate. I don't. Everyone's crazy. I'm just gonna hang out with you guys. I'm going over to Antonio's house. We're gonna make some food. We're gonna cook up some gumbo.
Oh, let's do it, baby. Let's go.
It's weird. They keep looking for these wins. They're always looking for a win. The real win is they can't sell comics. So if they could get out there and actually sell some comic books, they have it's very telling when your book sells more than comic books that are backed by a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate. I mean, that's really telling. So yeah, of course they want you to debate a nobody out there, that has nothing within that. In fact, you ignored until Marvel started propping them up and so on.
No, I will though. I mean, it's like if she wanted to, I would. But it's like I don't care. Like it would be fun, I guess, because I like debating. I had a good time debating Jason Yungbluth. So if she wanted to, I would. But it's not like I'm sitting there saying, "How can I trick Renfamous into debating?" I have better things to do. I'm busy. So anyway, horrible. But all right, guys, I'm heading back to work here. And oh my God, that poor child back there, Critias. I like Critias because he's a dad like me.
Yeah, my daughter. She's a daddy's girl. So if I'm not around, she'll just start kicking and screaming until she get my attention.
Yeah. All right. Well, I better let you guys go. Super chats. TOM123 says, "Would you debate her for 10 pies?" Sure. Bobcat, much like Stephen King is a kid diddler due to it. Yeah. Paragon, $5. He had no real points. He was trying to goad you into saying something he could hang you with and failed. Well, he got me to admit that I talked to Vox Day on the telephone, or I did. We don't talk anymore, but we used to talk maybe once a week. He'd call up, and I'd talk to him. There's no problem. I was always kind of curious about what he was talking about, what he was doing, what he was up to. I would absolutely talk to Vox Day, and I'd talk to anybody. This just makes everyone gets weird about it. Yeah, I'll talk to people I disagree with, and I definitely disagree with him. I think he's a scumbag, especially now. All right, everyone, have a fantastic Sunday. Get out there, watch some scary movies if you can. Go out and breathe some fresh air.
Back-
I am
back
going to watch some
Dead.
scary movies, but stay in my basement and draw frogs.
And back Detective Dead, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Back Detective Dead, back Brand,
definitely do that.
23
Nasser,
more bucks.
back Brutus, the badass. Thank you. Yes,
23 more $100, and then I'll do my eyebrows.
I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye bye.
Later.
All right.